Donald Trump continued right up until the GA primaries, spreading his conspiracy theories. But what do the people at the rally actually think? Well, despite the fact that it was a major health hazard because virtually no one at the rally was wearing a mask, CNN did manage to talk to some of the attendees, and here's what they had to say.
Are Trump and his supporters just sore losers?
No, we haven't lost.
So he'll be president for 2 more weeks?
No, he will be president till 2024.
You know, obviously Trump is saying that the election was stolen from him in here in Georgia. Doesn't trust the Republican election officials here. Does that cause a problem or an issue for trust in this week's Senate election?
Yes, I think it has for several people.
Yeah.
People are not have been demoralized and have actually told me that they do not want to vote because they feel like their vote isn't going to count.
And what do you say to people when they say?
I tell them, well, if the Democrats are going to steal the election, we're not going to. We're going to do the right thing and we're going to vote.
Will you accept Joe Biden as president?
No, he'll never be my president.
Okay, but you accept that he's going to be inaugurated.
No, I don't.
I mean, how could that change at this point?
Well, it could be a civil war. You never know.
You don't actually want a civil war, do you?
I don't. Show us the voting machines. Show us the ballots. Show us that this was a fair election, or we'll never accept another vote again, ever.
Crazy. Don.
Crazy.
I mean, and cut to commercial.
Yeah, I've never felt closer to Don Lemon in that moment.
He saw us, John. Don Lemon saw us.
Okay, what did you think about that? I mean, there's several different things going on in that video, but what did you think?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Of course, well, CNN. First of all, it's television, so CNN knows exactly who to ask those questions to. We want to get one of a different type of every Trump's base to get the answer to this. But it's not surprising, John. It's not surprising. That's how they feel. They're entitled to how they feel. It's just the emotional response that they have. Well, I'll never accept it. It's like them. It's like they're going through the stages of death, right? Where they refuse to accept it, grief. There will come a time where they'll enter the 5th stage, in which will be acceptance. But it's not surprising, and it's only going to become more. People are gonna. It's only going to be. There's only going to be more of this as we go into. I think once Biden is inaugurated, it'll be even more copious because now people are just like, "What do you mean?" It's a reality. It'll be a reality for them, and those visceral responses will be even more intense because now it's real. And so how do they combat that? How do they reconcile that? They don't. The denial will be exponentially more than it is now, I think.
I think it will be. I think that a lot of them are going to have that like shock to the system, like the things I believed turned out not to be true, but especially like the things they kept saying would happen didn't turn out to be true. But I do think what you're going to have is like, think about all the QAnon people. Trump is supposed to team up with like JFK Jr. and Captain America to kill all the pedophiles or something. Well, conceivably, he would need to be president to do that. Like, we're gonna ignore the fact that he's been president for 4 years and still hasn't done it. They apparently don't have a problem with that. So I'm going to predict that QAnon, which basically at this point just means online right wingers, are going to believe that Joe Biden is president, sure, but the plot was always to get Trump out of the presidency. And after biding his time and gaining his strength, he's gonna take it back and wipe out Biden and all of the that's what it's gonna be. That he's going to come back triumphantly and destroy all of them. Some of them might, combine it with the QAnon stuff. Others will they'll just go to, he'll run again in 4 years, but Biden in the meantime isn't legitimate. So, and by the way, that's a fun get out of jail free card because Biden's not going to be legitimate. So nothing counts, nothing sticks, nothing is legitimate that happens over the next 4 years, despite the fact that he won, overwhelmingly in the Electoral College, according to Trump. He won 7 million plus popular votes. But no, they're not going to accept it, and they're going to pretend like something will happen, whatever. Insert a conspiracy theory that is going to overturn this thing.
Which is a really good plot for a great movie, but in real life, it's really stupid. It's like Trump's gonna go and become like some vampire and just be, I don't know, go into hiding, and then all is like in the like an underworld. He's like, it's his time to reign. He's gonna be reawoken by the blood of his base, and they're just going. And that's not what's gonna happen. I had a conversation with someone a couple weeks ago about will Trump run in 2024, right? I forget. Yeah, like what year is it? I don't think he will. I don't think he will. One, I think in 2024, how old will Trump be? Almost 80 years old. He'll be what, 70? He's 74 now, right?
77 or 78, something like that. Yeah.
Right. And if I just don't. I mean, of course, this is all the speculation. I could be wrong, but I don't think that he's going to come back in 4 years and try to do this all over again. I think he's going to go in a different direction. Like much more, what most people have been saying is about having Trump TV or having some kind of network, which would make sense for him to return to television. That would make sense because I think he did his best work in television of his life. But you're right though about them. Okay, once we get Biden in office, he doesn't exist. The next 4 years is going to be a blur. They're going to they never happened. It's going to be like they don't see him the way Mariah Carey says that about J-Lo. I don't know her. I don't see her. Which just also leans on the delusion of his base. If they didn't call him out, as you pointed out earlier, during that speech where he talked about rigging elections, delusional. They're delusional again if they think that Biden's not going to do any good in the next 4 years, or he's not going to be the president. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's again just delusion after delusion after delusion that just keeps on. It's never ending.
That is definitely true. That could be the tagline to American politics of 2021. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.